Hello, everyone. I wanted to do my first cosplay product slash materials review um, of the year, and it's not actually specifically a cosplay product, but it's something that cosplayers use a ton of, and that is batteries. Um, we have a lot of lights in our costumes, fans, all different kinds of things, and they all use different kinds of batteries. Some of them use a little USB like chargers for LEDs and whatnot. But sometimes, especially like some of the EL wire that you get, they just have a little battery pack that has it takes like AA batteries, and so even during one convention, cosplayers can sometimes go through a lot of batteries, and it's something that's always honestly really bothered me about cosplay. Um, is how some of the materials and things are just unsustainable, and like plastics, foams, all that kind of stuff. None of it's recyclable. There's tons of scraps we throw away. I try to reuse my scraps for like reinforcing seams and whatnot, but there's only so much you can do. So, what I'm hoping is that these batteries that I got myself for Christmas might be the solution that I'm looking for. So, I'm going to try them out. They're pale blue. The concept is that they're normal battery sizes like AA, AAA, I don't know, normal batteries, like they fit in anything. But they're USB lithium ion batteries and they're rechargeable. So it's not like old rechargeable batteries that like you have to have a thing you place them into to recharge them and carry that around with you. Um, they recharge from a micro USB, which like I mean everything comes with one. I have like 100 micro USB cables and they come with their own. Um, so hopefully this could be a really cool solution. So I'm gonna review them. I'm going to compare them to normal batteries, just to see like per charge, do they last as long? Because that's an issue. You don't want to be at a convention and run out of batteries. It's not fun. If you have them last at least a day, you could plug these in your hotel or whatever overnight and recharge them, which I think is really cool in theory if they work. So yeah, I'm gonna race them basically. I'll show you the setup. So they come in cardboard, which I like. There is absolutely no reason that these are 100% cased in plastic when they could be sold in cardboard. I'm sorry. Like, stop. Companies, stop with the plastic. Cardboard box. I guess it makes them easier to steal. People steal batteries, but like, they could steal this whole thing. Batteries are expensive, so, they're a high shrink item, I guess you could say. So here's what they come in their little box. Now, these are kind of expensive. I will say right out of the gate, these are expensive batteries. I'm hoping that the rechargeability aspect and not having to buy more and more of them pays for itself rather quickly. I guess it depends on how often you use them. So I have their website here. Normally, a 4-pack of AA batteries. So this right here is an 8-pack. A 4-pack, actually I can compare right here, an 8-pack. So this was $8 at Walmart. There's other brands that are even cheaper than this. The 8-pack of these is $60. So yikes. I'll put that out there right now. Yikes. I got this other set that has 2 sizes of batteries. That's called the Sustainability Kit, and it's 8 AA, 8 AAA for $90. So it's cheaper, but I don't think that makes it cheap. That still makes it like 45, 22. It's still 3 times more expensive than these for the amount that you get. 6 times more. I can't math. Yeah, 6 times more expensive than these. So theoretically, if you don't buy 6 of these to replace them when they die, this might be a good deal. Again, it depends on how much you use them. It is an upfront cost. So they come in their little pack. Each size, they have little carrying cases, so you can like put them in your con bag or whatever. And then they have it's like really in there. How cute. They have little USB cables that are like a little octopus. So you can actually charge uh, all four of them at once with a USB that they come with. So what's cool about these, why I was really, really interested in these when I first saw them, I'm going to use the same size, is they have a little, I don't know if that's a micro USB port on there. So what you do is you plug these in and you have all of your little batteries. So I'm going to plug these in. I'm going to charge up a set of them. And then I got on clearance from Christmas decorations some candles. And I made sure I got the ones that have the like incandescent bulbs, not a LED, because an LED would take forever to run out of batteries. But these bulbs are like less efficient. So hopefully I can put a couple of these batteries in each candle and race them and see which one lasts longer, how they compare. So yeah, I'm going to charge these up and get back to you. All right, so I charged up the batteries. They actually charge pretty fast. Oh, I can pull this cord up. So they light up. Come here. Yeah, this extension cord is kind of short. They have a little light on them that blinks when they're charging, and then it turns solid when they're done charging. And these charged completely in about an hour and 15 minutes. So pretty fast charge. I can't complain. All right, so I'm gonna take their little octopus off of the charger. And then I think these candles take 2 batteries. Yeah. So I'm going to put the batteries in these 2 candles. All right, so here's the PaleBlue candle. It's very springy candle that doesn't want to like stay down there. Hard to get the threads lined up. These candles are terrible. The batteries might be good, but the candles are kind of terrible. And I don't even think these candles have an off switch. So I think the off switch is you take the batteries out, which I'm like, that's kind of an awful design. But I didn't get these to be nice candles. I got them to test batteries. So PaleBlue, and then I've got the Duracell. Where'd my other candle go? Here it is. Yeah, so I'll do that. All right, so I'm gonna put these on the table. I've already forgotten which is which. It's been a day. Okay, this is Duracell. I'm gonna put their box that they go to like next to them so that we can tell. All right, Duracell box. All right, so there they are. I'm just gonna let them go until they run out of batteries and see which one lasts longer. I did the experiment. I don't know if you can. Yeah, that's still lit. So this was the PaleBlue Earth battery candle, and this was the regular alkaline battery candle. I believe it was Duracell. So this is Duracell. So this one went out first. The PaleBlue did not stay on as long as the alkaline battery. It lasted about 25 hours. I don't know the exact number because I took a nap and like it went out during my nap. Interesting thing. I thought this one was going to go out first because it's noticeably dimmed. You can't tell on the camera because it like adjusts. But this one's about half as bright as it was, and it dimmed probably at about 15 or 16 hours. This one was growing dimmer. This one was still just as bright. So I figured, okay, they'll probably both start fading soon. Took a nap a little bit later, and this one had gone out. I don't know the science behind how lithium ion delivers power as opposed to alkaline, but it seems like this one delivers like consistent level and then goes off. And it seems like this one slowly drops in how bright it is. So depending on your application that you're using the batteries for, oh, this one, by the way, this one has been going for almost twice as long as this one ended up going for. So this does last a lot. It probably is close to 50 hours now. But less than half of those hours have been at full brightness. So again, it just depends on what you're using it for. I have a couple of things with batteries turned on right now, just so I can kind of talk about those different applications. So these lights are something that I would totally probably use these in if I didn't have a bunch of the PaleBlue Earth ones. I do intend to buy them from time to time, even though they're expensive. I'm going to slowly replace my alkaline batteries with the PaleBlue Earth because I do like them. But the upfront cost is still prohibitive of like just going in all the way, because these don't have to remain at their full brightness forever. Like, it's okay when they start to get dim. I just use them when I'm playing video games to have a little bit of light in the room. And they're LED, so they last a good long time, even with regular batteries. But for cosplay, which is what I'm talking about, I definitely would go with the PaleBlue Earth because you get completely consistent power level, and 20 hours, 25 hours is a complete weekend of power at a convention. Obviously, depending on how much you have hooked up to the batteries, it's going to vary. You can see Soundwave here. This costume has, I want to say 7 or 8 lights in it, sets of lights. Maybe more. I don't know. I have to count. But every con, we replace the batteries with completely fresh batteries. So that right there, to me, is worth it, because we don't want the lights to dim over the course of the con, because by the end of it, it's going to look, it's not going to show up in photos. So for something where you are going to replace the batteries anyway, you might as well just take out the rechargeable ones and recharge them. I think for most applications, these would work, even though they don't stay on as long. If I was going camping or something for multiple days, I might not want to rely on these. I might bring alkalines as a backup, just because you never know. They do last longer. If you didn't have an opportunity to charge these. So yeah, I'll put up like a chart of all of the different pros and cons, but yeah, I'm going to use these for conventions because I do like them. Unfortunately, I only have 8 of each size right now, which is not even going to work for our beloved Soundwave here. So we're going to have to stock up slowly over time. But I think these are cool. I think they're a nice alternative to having to throw out or attempt to recycle so many batteries. All right, so here's my little kind of comparison between the two. The PaleBlue are more expensive up front, about 6 times more, like for an 8-pack. The Duracell are cheaper up front. There's various prices across the alkaline brands, but those are the ones I got. The PaleBlue lasts half as long per charge, so for each use, Duracell lasts longer. However, the power fades out gradually. The PaleBlue gives you consistent output across the whole use. The Duracell gives you consistent output for about maybe 2/3 as long. So according to PaleBlue's website and marketing materials, they say they last 1,000 times, or they can be charged 1,000 times, which, given half as long on a charge, I'm going to say is 250 to 500 times more use per the batteries, depending on if you're going for the faded out power use or the full brightness. Full brightness, it's 500 times better. Entire time till they run out is 250 times better. You have to bring your charger with you, but again, it's micro USB, so like you don't have to use a little octopus one it comes with. You can use any micro USB. And I like the packaging better because things don't have to be packaged in plastic. All right, so that's my first cosplay product review. I hope you guys liked it. I have a couple more things I'm going to review, and I'm also going to do a rundown of the upcoming cons that I'm going to and what costumes I'll be bringing, and then showing some of the stuff that I'm working on for those cons. So subscribe if you want to see more cosplay stuff in the hopefully, near future. The next con that's coming up is the first weekend in March, and then the second weekend in March, there's another con, and then there's one in May. So, leading up to each of those events, I'll be putting out some content about what each one is. So, I'll see you then. Bye.